Hi, welcome to my channel. My name is Chastity. Here we talk about beauty, entertainment, celebrities, TV shows, books, movies, animes, and kind of anything else that garners my attention this week. So, before we get into this video, I mentioned in my previous video, the Lil Nas X video, that I had ordered a whole bunch of things that I shouldn't have ordered. And my friend brought to my attention that I should do a haul. So, if that is something that you guys want to see, after I received all of my packages, and there's a lot, would you be interested in seeing me do a haul? I spent a lot of money on things I didn't need. So if you guys are interested in seeing that haul, sound off in the comment section if that's something you guys are interested in seeing me do. So while I was waiting for the Lil Nas X video to render yesterday, I decided to take myself to the Bird app and see what was happening, what was trending. And I saw Quavo, Quavadius, and Saweetie. Also James Charles. I'm gonna do some research on that James Charles situation before I come back to y'all with that one, that part 2 for that video. But I saw those 3 things trending, and also I see TMZ in the little description for the trending page, and I'm just like, who knows what the fuck TMZ had. TMZ is, I should make a video on the hell that is TMZ, because the things TMZ has done and the news it has broken before families have known about it is gross and disgusting. But yeah, I clicked the trending, I see the video. This video itself is really not about the elevator video. I feel like because it's so polarizing, I feel like it's definitely what you see in that video all depends on the type of person you are, and there's no, because we have no beginning to it, we just have this small clip, we don't know what happened fully, that to try to sit here and have make a 10-20 minute video about it when there really isn't, we can't have a progressive dialogue about it because everyone is very much so set in their ways about what they see in the video. It's all subjective. That video is very subjective and very polarizing. I feel like every person who sees the video sees it in a different way based on what they've gone through and the things they've dealt with in relationships. What I really want to talk about is the conversations that were being had on social media surrounding the videos, because I'm concerned. I'm genuinely concerned for a lot of you. So the first thing that I saw that bothered me were people who maybe agreed that there was a violence on his part, that we shouldn't be making a big deal about this because he didn't beat her. And there's something wrong with you people. Any form of violence is bad. Especially they were doing this in public. Fighting like this, regardless of if you believe Saweetie swung first and then he reacted in an even more violent way, regardless of that, these 2 people were behaving like this in public. They were going into an elevator. It's 2021. You know for a fact there are fucking cameras there are cameras everywhere. So for this to be happening in public, what is happening where we can't see, where there's no cameras, there's no other people around? Because because people who fight like that in public do way worse in private. Because I'm a person who, I'm very aware when I'm outside of my house. I'm aware of the people I'm walking past, I'm aware of everything, and I know how not to react, because I'm aware that at any moment a camera can be in my face. Cameras are everywhere, you know? So those of you, and that also reminds me of the fact that if you don't see a woman die, you don't think the violence is that bad. And that's really scary to me. That violence is brushed away and seen as not that bad if women survive, if women are not dead, or women are not unconscious, and that's a problem. There's something wrong with you if you only perceive violence as bad if it ends with someone dying or unconscious. Because tweets like this suggest that as long as the physical violence isn't too much, it's completely normal and completely okay. And is everything okay at home? Physical violence is never okay. I don't care if they shoved you. I don't care if they just kind of gripped you up and shook you a little bit. That's enough. That is enough violence for it to be too much violence. That's the problem. Domestic abuse is not taken serious until someone dies. Unless you are dead it seems like the people around you who are not like blood related to you seem to not care. Seems to be like you're making a big deal. Okay, yeah, he shook you, and your partner shouldn't be shaking you for no fucking reason. Your partner should be throwing you across the room. Like, these are things that are not normal. And I don't know why you're trying to make it normal. Like, there's something actually wrong here. Any type of aggression and violence, again, on either side, from men or from women, is never okay. And you tweeting things like this, trying to make it seem like, well, as long as they're not beating your ass, like, you should leave before it gets to that point. The getting beat on should not be the time when you decide maybe I should leave. You should, the red flags are there, and it's horrible for people who don't get to see them. But if you have a clear, like, oh, he shook you, like, please listen to me. If they shake you, if they slap you, if they throw you, go. Don't wait until you're on a fucking table and your parents are identifying your body for you to be like, well, maybe I should have left at this point. Don't ever let it get to that point. This is your life. You deserve to live. That person don't fucking love you. And y'all are just weird. Y'all were on Twitter romanticizing this shit. Because we're going to get into the other shit y'all was tweeting that also have me concerned for a lot of you. And then I saw people tweeting that, like, basically, like physical violence, like being, because, like, he tossed her into the elevator, right? And I saw people being like, your partner never tossed you. No! Listen, I wish a nigga would flinch at me. I'm telling my dad you beat me. What? Are you fucking flinch at me? I'm telling the whole neighborhood you swung at me. Are you fucking crazy? Like, people who were trying to normalize physical violence in relationships, saying that, like, me and my partner get to, like, running hands and shit like that. I tweeted, like, which I ended up having to, like, mute that tweet, like, literally 20 minutes after I tweeted it. And I was just like, y'all trying to defend Quavo by saying physical violence in your relationship is normal and it's really not giving what you think it is. And, like, I forget reading comprehension is not a thing on Twitter, because people were like, you saying Quavo beat her. I'm like, my tweet was about people defending him by saying physical violence in relationships are normal. The tweet is about people who believe physical violence in relationships is normal. That is the main idea of the tweet. School teachers, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry you've wasted so many hours and these niggas still can't read. But, like, on some real shit, there are people really trying to make physical violence seem like a normal part of a relationship. Is this part of the trials and tribulations y'all be talking about? Your nigga beating on you, your girlfriend throwing shit at you, swinging at you? That's not normal. There's nothing healthy about physical violence. No one, regardless of gender, should be putting hands on you. And they do, you fucking leave. Again, much easier said than done. I get that. But it's like, y'all sitting here just like, yeah, calling it tussling. No, he hit you. He swung at you. Stop trying to give cute names to violent things. Because I'm sorry, my brain cannot wrap around itself that y'all were really on Twitter saying that you put hands on each other, thinking that shit's okay. Like, y'all really believe physical violence mean they love you, and I'm so sorry. Baby, you're a victim. That's what it is. Nobody who loves you is putting hands on you. Y'all need to stop equating violence and possessiveness with love. That is not what that is. That is controlling. That person does not love you if they try to run hands with you. What? Y'all are weird. Y'all are truly weird, truly broken people, and y'all need help. Because, again, physical violence is not okay. Again, y'all act like if you're not walking away with, like, black eyes and busted lips and that the violence was fine, and it's not. The violence is never okay, regardless if you get bruises or not. It's not okay. And I want y'all to love yourselves. Because this is very concerning. That y'all are tweeting this like it's normal. Like, trying to normalize physical violence in relationships, and it's no. I will never allow anyone to toss me. Listen, I ain't get my gun license, let niggas shake me around and toss me across the room and shit. No. you will see God before allow that shit to go down. Like, because it's very concerning that I saw that from so many women who just see like your boyfriend tossing you. It's completely fine. Now I'm just like, baby, it's not. No one's hands, like, you shouldn't put your hands on your boyfriend, and he shouldn't put his hands on you. Plain and simple. Everyone keeps their hands to themselves when it comes to the violence sake. You keep that shit to yourself. And I'm just confused why y'all think this is normal. That, like, you saw that video and was like, yeah, that's how relationships work. No, they don't. No, they do not. Because regardless of who you think was in the right or the wrong in that video, your mind should automatically know this is not healthy. Regardless of who you believe did it, who you believe is the aggressor in this situation, we should all agree that what happened in that video, regardless of who started it, was not right. And this is not a healthy relationship. It is good that they broke up. Like, in no way, shape, or form should you see this video and be like, yeah, that's a Tuesday with me and my nigga. Huh? Just an everyday occurrence? No. Baby, sweetie, talk to somebody. Please. Because what's not clicking? Explain to me how violence is just how relationships work. Like, y'all, like, cheating is normal, okay? And physical violence is normal. It's not. Listen, y'all in your trials and tribulation keep this fucking shit. I'm not going to suffer in a relationship because they love me. That's what you want to do. You want women to suffer. And some of you have bought into the suffrage and feel like it's completely normal to just be miserable. And it's not. What happened in that video, again, regardless of who you think started it, or who you think is the main aggressor, what happened was wrong, and it was unhealthy, and it's great that they broke up. Because, like, these takes and these opinions are what really made me, like, concerned. Like, the video is terrible, but again, we don't see the whole thing. I don't know what happened, and I'm not going to sit here and give my made-up opinion, my made-up theory of what happened, because that's really not conducive to anything, because we don't know what happened. Like, to me, it looked like people said, like, she swung at him first. I saw her throw something, because, like, you can clearly see there's something in her hand. Okay, so if you watch the video, there's nothing on the ground at first. What appears to y'all as swinging her hand, and then that thing hits the wall and then it's now on the floor. So she was throwing things out the elevator. That's what I saw. But y'all saw that she swung at him first. So we all have different perspectives, so I'm not going to sit here and try to talk about this when, like, it's a grainy, fuzzy ass video. It's 2021. We still have terrible elevator footage. Don't know why. And it makes no sense to just make speculations. That's not my relationship. It's not my place. But I have an issue with y'all thinking that violence is okay, period. Regardless of who's swinging, and trying to normalize violence in relationships. That's not, no. There's something not right with y'all. If you think being violent is a form of love, that is not, There are many ways to show love, and violence is not one of them. And I need y'all to stop acting like it is. Your partner loves you, they're not gonna fling you across the room. Y'all trying to live Tyler Perry movies, that's a problem. Don't do that. So yeah, I think that's pretty much it. How did you feel about, like, the discourse that was happening on Twitter and the very toxic conversations that were happening surrounding, like, violence in relationships and whether or not any degree of it is normal? Again, tell me your guys' opinion on whether or not you think it would be a good idea for me to do a haul after all of my packages get here, and we can, like, sit down and do that together if that's something that interests you. But yeah, I think that's pretty much it. Again, the James Charles situation that has kicked back up, I'm looking at it, I'm watching it, and once I've gathered enough information, I probably will do an update video, or, like, I'll decide whether if it's enough to make another video about. But yeah, I think that's pretty much it. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in my next one. Bye, guys.